aim. Distant sparks call to a past still unnamed. This torch against the cold of the night. Serve your soul and reawaken the undying light. On that day when the sky fell away, our world came to an end. In our eyes, the fading sunrise in the dark, shimmering shadows.
Matthew Tate.
Hey, Matthew Tate, welcome to the stream. Seen out beyond time, rising up, the chorus of souls on a voice, hovering through the void. These little sparks cling on to life. Everyone caught in the struggle. The storms of change they fan, the flames shattering ashes to the wind. Every soul contains a whisper of light, reading faintly unto windows from sight.
Mega 1772. I just finished a Dr. Phil roast compilation and you stream. This is above of a win.
Nice.
Fake 4451. Hi. Matthew Tate.
How's it going?
I have a new phone.
Oh, nice. I hope it treats you well. I know, like, recently I'm to the point where, like, the excitement of a new phone is only as good
Fake
as my last phone was bad.
Wanna hear a joke?
Sure, as long as it's nothing too inappropriate. I mean, it doesn't have to be it doesn't have to be, like, totally politically correct or, whatever, but, yeah, just nothing that's deliberately hateful or anything. But yeah, sure, go ahead. Honestly, I'm sure you'll be fine. It's just, you know, you asked, so I gave a complete answer. What did I ask? Oh.
Fake 4451. Hitler founds out Jews are good people, sends 6 million to heaven. Mega 1772.
No, I'm not. Nah.
Did you play or do you play LOL Cake?
I don't know, I haven't touched League of Legends. I've tried Dota and just really wasn't interested in the genre.
Can we do custom stage?
As Nintendo added moderation options so I can block specific people when they start putting up stages that shouldn't be put up, as well as end matches early. Like, don't get me wrong, I like custom stages. I like the things people have done. People have done some awesome things. But the problem is some jackass will come in and just put like a porn stage up, and there's nothing I can do to control that.
Mega 1772. Okay, so Yasuo walks into a bar. And there is no counter.
God, that's a very nerdy version of that joke. But to anyone who doesn't understand video games, you're just gonna think he walks in the bar and the only issue is that there's no counter. Like the countertop to serve drinks on. No one, you know, non-gamers won't understand that he couldn't counter hidden in the bar. I don't know why the meta-ness of this joke and is amusing me.
Mega 1772. LOL nerd here LMFAO.
Well, I mean, I don't know if I get to the joke as intended, but it was still funny. Because, you know, you walk to a bar and there's no counter. But anyway, I play plenty of games worth to have to rely on counter mechanics. For that joke to be funny its own way to me anyway, even without playing League. Nah, I don't know, I've tried Dota. And I just haven't been that interested in the MOBA genre in general. Not to bark at any particular MOBA. I think Smite's the closest to one.
Mega
even
1772.
That one,
There is no champion to counter to him, that's what it was XD.
Oh, alright. That was the actual joke. Well, okay, the actual joke went over my head, but still, it amused me regardless. Just as a general gaming joke.
Mega 1772. Megalobunia.
Yep, I do love, I do like the Megalovania. I do wish there was more Undertale songs in the soundtrack, but, in the Smash soundtrack, but you know.
Mega
Sans only gets one,
1772.
apparently.
I sure do love me some Meghaglogonia in the morning.
Honestly, I just like Undertale's entire soundtrack, to be honest. I do keep songs from it on my phone just to come up on shuffle from time to time.
Agtornage. Give PLZ bisexual pride take NRG. Mega 1772. Yeah, Toby makes great songs NGL.
Oh god, this song for the friggin' the Battle Tower in Pokemon Sword and Shield is great too.
Mega 1772. Sign when did I have 50 cakes? WEL I ain't complaining time to gamble.
Oh, thanks for the sub, Max Junkman. Anyone who has the game is willing to join. I'm kind of waiting for. I'm currently right now. I'm copying and pasting the stream info to different discords, waiting for someone to come in and join. Information's up
Mega
there.
1772. This is why I like Twitch. You can gamble your ass off.
Yeah. At least you're not spending money on GTA gambling. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Mega 1772. Well, it sure do be lonely.
Yeah, it is kind of quiet right now, isn't it? I did start early too. That's another thing, so I have no idea what to expect.
Mega 1772. Wanna bop some chess XD?
So far, we haven't even gotten the app to work. I actually think the arena will kick me out for not having an active match if this keeps going. You know, I've been doing this enough. You think we'd have at least 1 or 2 regulars coming in right when I start?
Mega 1772. That's why I recommend Erlicus XP.
Yeah. See, I already knew people that use chess.com. I don't know why the friends list isn't working right now. Maybe I just need to verify my account, or maybe something goofed up. Like, maybe I'm actually not on the account I think I'm on. Like, maybe I already made an account with my Gmail. So when I tried to make one with Left for Cake, it just logged into the old one, and I have no idea what the username on it is. But then when you accept it, I don't know. Or maybe the server's just... Or maybe I just need to check the website. Maybe the problem is that the friends list didn't work.
Mega 1772. You are in my friends list?
I'm in yours. Okay, so that means the app just isn't loading my friends list. Or at least it wasn't when I was checking it earlier. I mean, maybe it's just the Android app that's not working.
Mega 1772. Well, I use Brave for it, so I don't know.
Yeah, let's see, there's Eli's invite. And yeah, Mega. Yeah, so. Yeah, you're on. Yeah, on the website's fine. It just wasn't working on the app, so I don't know. I mean, maybe it'll work now that I logged into the website once, but.
Mega 1772. Do we do normal matches until PPL join?
I don't want to do that though, because then I'm basically just not paying attention to the stream, and I will guarantee someone will come in, and and then just end up leaving. You know, like at some point I'm gonna have to just play randoms and Smash just to keep interest in the stream, because you don't realize how short people's attention spans are when they're channel flipping until you try to stream, because you have to be there to get their attention right away.
Hi. Mega
hello.
1772. I see, it's fine then.
But I'm still going to start a match, and I want just not a live match. I'm going to start a daily move match with you. And then we can get that rolling, like, whenever we end up having, whenever we actually, And hey, Brand, how's it going? And we can, because that's what I want to do, is I wanted to get I wanted to try
Mega
to invite...
1772. I will join VC.
Well, I don't want to play, like, I'm not trying to play live games of chess. I'm trying to start, like, those daily games that I can check on my phone and just be playing. Like, what I really wanted to do is I wanted to get a bunch of people, if I can, I want to convince a bunch of people on Discord to get on the app, so we can start those, like, daily move games, and I can just have a bunch of those. It could be a big community thing.
Mega 1772. I get it, XD.
Yeah, we're playing a bunch of those games together, and we're just one big
Brand 70.
chess circle.
Can I join?
Well, if you want to join the arena, the info's on my head. If you want to join chess,
Mega 1772.
go to chess.com and type in Left
When
for
you
Cake
have time,
as
you play a
friend.
move.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, I can make a move, and you can make a move in the morning, or you can make a move right after I make a move, or whenever. I said, though it does have to be within 14 days, or else it's an automatic forfeit, I guess. Because that's the longest time they let me set it to. Since I guess they don't want to have a bunch of dead matches on their servers forever. But 2 weeks is enough time.
Brand 70. What is the code?
N P
Mega 1772.
Q
6969. Brand 70.
Well, no.
Okay.
6969 is the password, but the code is NPBQQ. At least if we're on the same page with terminology. Oh, I guess maybe we weren't. Maybe you did mean the password. I don't know. I should actually switch my screen over so that I'm actually looking at my screen and not the stream preview, because there's a little bit of delay on that. Now it just hindered my ability to play. I don't like coffee, but I do like vanilla cream. Oh! Nice.
Mega 1772. Okay, time to see cake peen. I mean smash. I mean destiny some kids.
Or for me to get my ass kicked. Oh. Wait, you let me do that? Oh, and I did not capitalize on that properly. Ugh. Oh. I really just thought your character was faster than he was.
Mega 1772. Oh god, cake or skeleton ass getting hooped.
Oh shit. That was a buffer. Not that I'm playing that great otherwise anyway.
Mega
but,
1772. You can do it, make an epic comeback with one stack.
Honestly, I'd just be happy if I take one stock out at this point. Come on, is one stock just too much to ask? Yes, it is. God damn it, I'm so freaking close to at least taking out one of your stock. And that's the point of frustration, not that I lost, that I couldn't, it's specifically the fact I couldn't KO you once. I just realized I'm not set to random stage, so we're gonna have to play on the same stage the third time, aren't we?
Damn, cake or ass got hooped.
3, 2, 1, go!
Does everyone have Megalovania selected? God damn, I like this song, but Jesus Christ. It's a bit much. There's a reason why I would set the lobby theme, but then, like... You definitely got the better end of that deal. Oh, I would have laughed if you got tied anyway. But I guess that's the main reason why you didn't, because of how ridiculous that would have been. I take the mighty Kremlin crew. Don't look at me. And this child's clay. Everything I do, stick my tall end. That's rather grim. Do you still fight? Oh, seriously. Why do you still fight?
Mega 1772. Your will, I am gonna break it.
Yeah. So I was trying to sing wrong, Lavania, but I kept only remembering lyrics that were similar to Man on the Internet's Megalovania. You know what I mean? Like the similar lyrics. Oh, there's also Shadowverse Lavania. Play the best mobile game of all time. Come play the best mobile game of all time. Even though it can just barely be considered a game. Or, I paraphrased the hell out of that, but that's basically what they say. We've committed fraud with the FTC, misrepresenting our company. Use our affiliate link to get all
Mega
these perks, otherwise known as $1.
PogChamp. Mega 1772. Poggers in the champs. Mega 1772. Wait, no. Mega 1772. Pogs in the chat.
Pogs. Aren't Pogs those like little disc things that people used to buy?
Brand
like
70. Can you do only dull? Brand 70. Dual asterisk.
Oh. I mean, if we got... Well, okay, first off, if we got enough people to be 2v2, on the other hand, too, it's like...
Brand 70. Not like this.
Doesn't everyone else do one-on-one streams, though? Why is the entire Smash community obsessed with only playing the game that can be played 100 different ways one way? Like, I'm the kind of guy that usually plays random matches with preferences turned off. Just throw me in whatever match. I like all the ways to play Smash. Give me some variety. You know, if I do what people ask, it'll be nothing but one-on-ones, no items when I want to play Smash all the different ways. But that's my gripe. And it's not that no one wants to play with
Mega
items.
1772.
Like,
Sometimes duels can get repetitive as fuck.
well, especially like I'm not that great. I don't know a lot of the meta. So honestly, Brandon, all our duels will result in you kicking my ass. And eventually you'll just get bored of kicking my ass. Let's be real here. I mean, I'll try to change it anyway, because the only reason why I didn't change it was because the match started right when you asked. But, I mean, watch. I'll change it to that. That's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna call it right now. Unless you're kind of asshole that just likes dominating the arena.
Mega 1772.
Journey is
Cake Smash 1v1, no items, only Smash Ball.
Why don't we? Well, you know, if we're doing that, Smash Meter. Because the Smash Meter's the thing. Though, oddly enough, people did get... It's weird playing three ways, though, because I haven't done this since a kid, since I used to play with... Oh no! I'm getting kind of ballsy here. I don't normally... Are we both trying to just spike this Wii Fit Trainer?
Mega 1772. Oh, that Wii Fit Trainer, I saw her hand. I mean, I saw some like Wii for vs Wii Ring or some of that.
Oh. I think the Wii Ring character is technically a different character. Oh. See, you don't get moments like you don't get moments like that in 1v1s, but I was kind of having fun with that.
Mega 1772. Oh, shout cake got wrecked.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not like... I'm well aware I'm not like the worst Smash Brothers ever, but I'm definitely not like competitively viable either. I just don't take the game that seriously. You know, I played it a lot, but I played it a lot as a casual. And not to say I don't try to improve at all, it's just, you know, I don't stress out over it either, like, at all.
Don't forget to exhale when exerting yourself.
Brand 70. GG.
Oh, I got 3 KOs, huh? Oh, then we just now get 4 people, and so it would have been a 2v2. Oh.
Mega 1772. It's okay cake, we all suck big butthole in some games.
No, actually, the real reason why I don't like doing 1v1s is because if you have 8 players in the room, you have to wait like 4 matches to get another freaking try. Here, you guys going first. Oh. I'm not doing the first one. Yeah, but I'd said the 2v2s, because 2v2s felt like the best compromise between what the competitive people wanted and my general casualness. I actually do kind of like team-ups, because especially when you're playing with...
Bet the Lucina is gonna win.
Well, especially when you're... Alright. It's kind of hard to say, though, because we saw the Wii Fit Trainer kick her ass, but we haven't seen what Jordan can do today yet. But anyway, well, oh yeah, when you're playing 2v2s with a random stranger, you have to read your opponents, but you also have to read your teammate, too. And I think that's a part of played random co-op that some people, like, forget. Because, you know, you have to keep, you know, if you and your teammate are synergized together at all, you have to be able to read each other, too. And I think that's where a lot of the fun in playing these co-op matches with people are. Is like, not just focusing on the opponent, but trying to see what I can do to help best assist my teammates in whatever they're doing.
Mega 1772. Damn, I remember playing Super Smash Flash 2 when I was a kid.
Yeah, I tried Smash Flash, though. I've always owned the current Smash game at, like, every point in my childhood. Until, I guess, maybe Smash Ultimate, but that was just during a phase where I didn't have much access to video games. Or as much access to video games as I would want. Of course, at that point I had a smartphone. I'd play, like, old Nintendo games on emulators, but... Not that I didn't get to do a lot of cool stuff, too. There's plenty of tabletop gaming going on during that phase. Well, it was when my parents kind of moved out to, like, the not, like, the real country, but it was, like, the like, a little further out than the suburbs. Like, it was farmland, but, like, the, you know, town was, like, just 3 miles away. Yeah, not that far by car, but it was quite the hike trying to walk there. Honestly, even biking wasn't that bad. A 3-mile bike ride isn't that terrible. You know, about 15 minutes by bike, even though it's like 3 hours by car, or not by car, by foot. If we get more people, I might set us back to 2v2 because waiting in line for like 3 matches is like the worst.
Mega 1772. I'm playing Mario and Luigi, Superstar Saga on GBAR and never finished the game, so I wanted to finish it like this year or this month.
Let's stretch our legs.
Yeah, that's... Some of the Mario RPGs, not necessarily, you know, like Paper Mario, Mario and Luigi, are kind of on my bucket list. Ugh. Ugh. That's been like the only thing I've been able to hit her with, and I imagine... That's such a punishable move, but it's like... I was like, I kind of see what... Jeez, the death zones...
Mega 1772. Dude, Mario and Luigi Paper Jam is so fucking good, sready if that's some talk, much swearing, but it's so good, the story, the graphics, everything.
Is that a complete crossover, or was it just a Mario and Luigi game with Paper Mario cameos? Also, another good game to check out. God, what's it called? It's like, not Bug's Life, but... I think like Bug Fable or something like that. It was like some Paper Mario indie game that basically acts like the natural evolution of the gameplay. Like it's its own story completely in its own universe because, you know, copyright, obviously, but, and that'd just be kind of rude.
Mega 1772. Yeah, like Mario, Luigi and Paper Mario together, saving Peach and Paper Peach.
Thanks for that. Not the. Ow. Yeah. God damn it. She was just doing the same thing over and over again until it eventually hit me. And like I was like kind of like, and I was just kind of fumbling because I couldn't freaking touch him with
Mega
it.
1772. Not gonna spoil anything else if you gonna play it. And it's a 3DS game so you can play it on Sidra.
Yeah. But it's only strictly necessary if I want to capture it, because I do have a hacked 3DS installed on too. Oof.
Mega 1772. LMAO, that made me chuckle.
Bailiff. Your attacks are telegraphed as hell. But if you hit someone, you've hit them. I'm really not a coffee person.
Let's tone up those legs.
It was dumb that I didn't realize that the Fit Trainer had a healing mechanic for so long, just because I never understood how that attack worked. Or rather, I guess I kind of knew because NPCs and other people would use it, but I still...
Mega 1772. Oh, this is epic.
Well,
Work hard to tone that tummy.
Go!
Rosalina, a character that other people can play really well. And I can't even begin to understand how she works. A lot of her attacks, she creates little galaxies.
Let's stretch our legs.
Mega 1772. And you can follow me on Twitter at that one fucking dumbass, laughing face. Please don't try to add me that way or even try at all to add me.
Alright then. Well, down to one stock each. Hey, Luma's back. And we fit trying with that heal. Man, that's soccer ball. Ha! Nice. Oh, there she goes.
Mega 1772. Cake gonna become a Smash commentary channel RNLMFAO.
Hardly. For a large chunk of time, I didn't even know what to freaking say. And I don't know any of the, like, are they, apparently I can't English at all. Yeah, but I haven't even been using terms like nair or side whatever. Side. Yeah, Sans does a side whatever. Oh, I still need, I haven't adjusted my stage pick at all. Surely you'd have to get tired at some point, right? Like, they win so much from playing, they just get fatigued. Or I can just cheese the stage.
Mega 1772. Yeah, I do also speak, uigagaga when I forget some English too.
I could ever actually hit her with that one.
Brand 70. Seems good. Mega 1772.
Seems good.
PogChamp, 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 PogChamp.
Well, there, finally, I got a KO. I got a KO and we Fit Trainer. Well, it took like 3 matches.
Mega 1772. Now that's a PogChamp moment.
Yeah, and then she immediately spikes.
Brand 70.
God damn it, that was entirely me!
Around.
I just self-destructed!
Tuck in those glutes.
Can you not start the match for like 2 seconds? So I can change the stage that I have selected. Nope! Fuck. Fuck it, I guess we're just... Okay. Nope. I hate the way Nintendo designed these goddamn arenas. Now because I wanted to change my goddamn stage, I have to not watch. And none of the stream can watch. Wow, did Stanky rage quit just because they couldn't play? Like, they didn't even lose or anything. They just kind of stepped out to change one of their settings or something. I guess if they're not dominating the arena the whole entire time, well, I guess now that I'm not playing, I can maybe... Oh, there they are. They're back. Is Stanky anyone in chat? Because I'm just kind of making up motivations for your actions. I have no idea what you are like in real life. Now I don't get to watch the match. And we get to just sit here and stare at these two discs having a stare off. I love Nintendo's arena system. I mean, like, why can't two matches be going on at once? Good morning, Gur. Yeah, Chess.com's app sucks. I mean, the website's fine, but the Android app sucks. Alright, well, I guess now I finally get to play someone other than that Me Fit Trainer guy.
One, go!
Okay, that's just obnoxious.
The Mad Reaper. Yo.
Hey, the Mad Reaper, how's it going? Ow. wonder how many people leave because I suck and they find my play infuriating. I mean... And when I say I suck, I just mean I'm not, like, super pro. I don't, you know...
The Mad Reaper. What's up, mate?
That's going alright.
The Mad Reaper.
Nope.
Wanna collab?
Okay, this is a weird place to ask because I'm literally just in the middle of... I'm in the middle of streaming a public open game. Like, you can just get... Like, if you have Smash, you can just get in the arena and... I suppose I could just drag into voice. If you join the Discord, I could just drag into voice right now. Assuming you end up not sounding too annoying. Like, I've had kids come in and I had to immediately, like, pull out a voice just because I couldn't have that. But still, I mean, in general, sure, but, you know. If you have Smash, you can join right now. And if you have Discord and Smash, you can also get in the lobby, you can also join voice. And I want to be upset if you just went live while you happen to be playing with me and we're in
The Mad
voice.
Reaper. Do you play Minecraft, Fortnite, or Valorant?
I mean, yeah, I do play Minecraft. I've heard. I do regularly play Minecraft. Fortnite is kind of on my. If a couple of friends are all like in a squad together and they just need one more, I'll join them. And I mean, I don't mind streaming it from time to time for like planned collabs, but I have very little interest in soloing Fortnite ever again, but I'll play with people. Valorant, I'm trying to remember what Valorant even is. I've heard of it from somewhere. So I guess Minecraft I play generally, Fortnite, people can rope me into it. And
The Mad Reaper. Epic.
yeah, like I said, the easiest way to keep in touch would be just if you join the Discord, honestly.
3, 2, 1, go!
The Mad Reaper. Tomorrow we can make a video together if you want to.
Well, like I said, it'd be best if you just join the Discord so it keep in touch after the stream, because I do have work and stuff I need to work around. Like tomorrow, tomorrow I have to be back in, you know, freaking 4 o'clock in the morning, Eastern time zone, by the way. Ow. The funny thing is I probably wouldn't have made it back to the ledge if he didn't go after me and you could have just let me fall to my death.
The Mad Reaper. Alright mate, maybe one day we can make a video, and yet I have Discord, you can direct message me if you want, I'm on every day.
Alright. I try to remember that. Though, I wouldn't... Also, if you join the Discord too, you can also join my Minecraft server as well. I have a 24/7 Minecraft server that I rent that anyone can hop on. And both Java and Bedrock can join it.
The Mad Reaper. Sure thing, bro, I will.
Yeah, recently it's mostly just been Jam that's been on it, but it's just been on the circular cycle of no one sticks around because no one else is playing. But if no one sticks around, then no one's ever playing on it. So it's kind of stuck in that loop. It's kind of a hard loop to get out of. Ha! Ow. Ow. Whew.
Choose your fighter. Banjo and Kazooie. Ready? Three, two, one, go!
Of course, because I have random selected, it's always going to be on your stage because random acts as a no preference option. Oh, keep thinking I'm playing Sans. Alrighty then. Ha! Ow. Oh. That... what? Okay, hold on. That recovery, I did not push B twice. I pushed B once, then I held right, and it just kind of did B again. Like, pushing B, used the B move, and also buffered B all in one go. I feel like you were just going easy on me, though. Either you were going easy on me up until then, or I just really was distracted at the end there. Or both. Might have been both. Honestly, it's probably both. Because really, I'm not that great at this game anyway. Whatever. I don't know, I just felt like standing there for a moment letting you do that. Honestly, the Kazooie plushie is just really adorable. Let's be real here. Like, sometimes you have a chance to load a single player if you haven't yet. Just zoom in on the curve, like go into practice mode or something, and just zoom in on the Kirby Kazooie plushie, because it is adorable. That Ledge Guardian wasn't even necessary. Didn't make it. There we go. Yep, nope. How long should I keep going with just the two of us in here?
3, 2, 1, go!
There we go. Honestly, I feel like the fact that that literally doesn't respect my jumps is kind of annoying. I mean, I guess that makes it consistent, but still. Not even necessarily saying it's unbalanced or anything, it's just annoying. Like, it can be balanced and annoying at the same time. Whew. I actually ledge guard. Sometimes I surprise myself. I love when I can duck to dodge something. I don't know why, it's one of the simplest joys I have. Your villager's definitely not quite as strong as a Kirby. Not to say your villager's any slouch, but I mean, you're Kirby, man. So the fact that villager's still a weird character, I don't. Oh. Why did I let you do that? This is not Brawlhalla! Alright.
G-Civ Masamba. Hi.
Hey, G-Civ. Civvy? Justify? Jeezville. Just V. I've said so many times, if you told me which one was the right one at this point, the stream delay would ruin you telling me which one was the correct one. Not what I meant to do.
G-Savi Masamba. Password.
Oh, all that stuff's just above my head here. Ah. Damn. I never heard that chair before. Banjo, Kagazooie. Banjo, Kagazooie. Damn.
G-Savi Masamba. L joined.
Nice. I assume you're the one playing Little Mac here.
Self-destruct. Hi.
Yeah, I hate it when I... Oh! Your name is self-destruct. You weren't declaring a self-destruct. Even though I wasn't looking at the screen at that exact moment because I was making a move in chess. Which, by the way, if anyone wants to play chess with me in between rounds or something while you're waiting, I'm left for cake on chess.com. And it's a really nifty feature with chess.com is you can start games and you don't have to be like actively playing it. You can just take your move whenever. I think that's a really great way to be able to play chess. Kind of like when you play Words with Friends, only with chess. But anyway, chess aside, or me trying to rope people to playing chess aside, yeah. Well, now I'm kind of afraid. self boom. I guess because there wasn't enough.
G Masamba. L did it?
Oh, now we'll finally see some stage other than that Final Fantasy Omega stage. Sonic Heroes, Sonic Heroes. Ah. Wow. Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Jib McCake. Oh. Jib McCake. M. Jib McCake. G. Jib McCake. I like her name.
Oh, well, thank you. I started using this name a long time ago when Left 4 Dead was still new. It was meant to be a combined Portal and Left 4 Dead reference, because honestly, both of those are still easily in my top 10. Like, dare I say, Portal's probably still my favorite game, to be honest. Definitely my favorite single-player game, no doubt. In fact, I don't think I can make like a singular top 5 list. I think I would have to create separate lists for multiplayer and single-player, because they're just two totally different moods.
LOL, I got hungry making my name.
Yeah. I don't know, I just really wish I had a portal gun in real life.
That would give a man too much power.
Yeah. Though I did learn, though, that if you shot a portal to the moon and left it open, the Earth actually would not be screwed, because we actually release enough gases into the atmosphere constantly, it would cancel out the loss of gases through the portal, like, tenfold.
So basically getting to the moon would just be a walk in the park.
Well, getting shot out into space from the moon would be a walk in the park.
Yeah.
I definitely need to turn your volume down when I get a chance between matches, but... Anyway, how's it going?
Good. Just I woke at 10 p.m.
My eyes
Almost gonna
on
be
you.
11.
Me rules. Have you been watching the speed of Sonic Heroes? Game Grumps have started a run of Sonic Heroes recently.
I didn't understand anything from that, I'm sorry.
Oh, well, I mean, well, you know, well, they're just two comedians that happen to be playing games. That's basically what Game Grumps is.
Oh yeah, I know about Game Grumps.
No, yeah, but they recently started playing Sonic Heroes. Which I bring up because I was listening to Sonic Heroes and Smash. The first episode's hilarious because, like, the entire first episode, Aaron just seems to refuse to use Knuckles.
G Masamba. Boom. L1.
And I love when he explains his relationship to the audience. It's like, either in the, it like goes one of two ways. Either in the episode, he says, "Ah, this game sucks," and the audience is like, "No, you just weren't reading the tutorials." On the other hand, it's like, sorry. On the other hand, if he says during the episode, "Ah, man, I know I suck. I mean, I'm just playing terrible," then everyone in the comments will be like, "Oh no, Aaron, it's just the game. You're fine. The game's just terrible." There's like just no winning. Yeah, and like, and it's like for me, you know, like I'm fine with the Game Grumps like not being good at the game. It's only when they're like Aaron started giving the game a bad review just because they were talking over the tutorial, you know, when it happened. It's like the only time. As long as they're self-aware, like the series where they're like, "Oh, Well, you know, I'm probably just lost because we were talking. You know.
Yeah. But most games like give you the like what tutorial again, like the options. So
Well,
they probably do that.
You know, Aaron's a very, very, like, strong believer that the game should be able to teach you through gameplay if you ever watched the sequelitis series. Specifically the Mega Man vs. Mega Man X1. And, I mean, that's a good thing to do, but, you know, sometimes, you know, just games have other means of tutorials, and...
And some games just gives you a tutorial straight from the beginning. Or some
Yeah.
games you have to, like, go through it, if that
Yeah.
makes sense. To, like,
But even not just tutorials, sometimes just, like, they won't know what's happening. Just because they're talking and they miss important things they needed to see. You know what happens when you're doing that kind of commentary for a game that you're not like a speedrunner in or memorized like the back of your hand.
well, that's like basically I wanna be so like they either didn't pay attention to the tutorial or
They're
they
busy.
didn't get it.
Well, I mean, like there's two of them. There's like the main thing is that they're just sitting there talking and like being buddies, telling stories and
Self-destruct.
stuff while they're playing the game.
Yay.
And I swear, every time you talk self-destruct, I assume you're saying someone self-destructed.
G-Savi Masamba. I was so close.
3, 2,
Also, on a side note, if you do play chess.com on Android, don't bother with the app. Just open it up in the browser on your phone. That works better.
Yeah,
Self-destruct. 9 by the edge.
I mainly played it on like DuckDuckGo or Brave because the app version is just broken.
Yeah, I know. The app just doesn't work.
Because me and another friend, like, I just asked him one day if he wanted to play a bit. He said sure, and we literally couldn't figure out how to add for using the Android app. Then we figured out how to add each other, but we didn't get the friend request. So we spent like 2 hours of our lives.
And now the question is, how do I actually send the move? Because I move the piece, and it's like, oh,
What do you mean?
because I move the pawn, right? But then when I leave the page and come back, it's like just back where it was.
Okay, that's weird. I gotta get on this site again. Oh, you did send me. Oh,
Or is it because I'm clicking on an old link?
I'm just clicking it from my notifications.
Yeah, because oh,
Oh, having 20 points go up with my 400. Totally didn't like lose 3 games in a row.
well, this adjustment says there's 59 wins, 109 draws, and 277 losses.
For me?
Right, it's under adjustment, so I have no idea what that means.
G-Savi Masamba.
Great.
Are you okay? Are you okay? Terry's won.
Are you okay? No, that's definitely not what he's saying. It's just a misheard English, but...
Are you okay in the...
Are you okay? Far away!
Oh. Yes, you want to accept the challenge. Didn't I already accept it?
I don't know.
Oh.
I guess you...
started. Oh, it started actually. I'm recorded.
Why is there a 10-minute timer now, though?
It says 14 days for me.
Oh. Oh, okay. I wound up on a page to create another new game.
Alright, let me immediately test.
Oh, now I can actually send you the move. Okay, it's because you didn't accept it yet.
Oh god, I'm sorry. My phone vibrates.
Anyway, sorry, we were trying to figure out how to play chess in between rounds, guys.
Self-destruct. So
Also
close.
echo. What'd you just do?
I was gonna... What?
You just did something that started creating an echo. I can hear myself.
Oh god, my phone does that sometimes. I'm just gonna reconnect.
3, 2, 1,
Uh,
go!
I have no life. Oh wait, I joined.
oh, would you join?
Okay, is it echoing now because I can't hear myself in this?
Hello. No, it's fine.
Alright, let me do my move that I always do. Wait, do I have to confirm the move?
I mean, when I finally was actually able to send it, I moved the piece and they got a check mark. Or an X.
I clicked the... Oh! Oh, that's what you do. I never played this mode. I only played, like, those, normal.
Yeah, well, see, what I like about this, I like this, though, because it makes chess kind of a... I don't know, it just makes it easier to, like, get a game going. You don't have to sit
Yeah. I normally play 1 minute live matches.
Yeah. Yeah, because I was thinking about it, because I was playing Words with Friends, and that's how you play that game. But is Words with Friends dead, or do people still play it? I guess you do need each other's Facebook, though, that's the only thing. Is there a version of it that doesn't require Facebook, so I can just be known as Left for Cake? Or what about a Pokemon Battle Simulator like Pokemon Showdown that operates on this take a turn whenever principle? Is there like a list somewhere of games you can play like this way? Like I wouldn't mind seeing that because I would love to just have a couple of games where I just check it every once in a while when I'm bored and just take my turns.
Banjo and Kazooie versus Terry Bogard.
Yeah, I know, right? A bizarre matchup, right?
Alright, I'm finally back. Discord decided to crash.
Uh,
For no reason. Now, I don't know if we're watching the replay or if I just, like, accepted for fate. Oh my god. I just realized I had 600 points. And I lost them all.
well,
God, I suck at video games. Well, actually, this is not a video game. This is, like, an actual thing. But played in the virtual world. Which is technically a video. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking. just making my coins weirder and weirder.
Okay, so now we have Little Mac and Terry, characters from two totally different styles of fighting games. In a game that's not either of those styles. I really need to get arms at some point.
What? Don't you already have arms?
No, I don't have arms. It's on my bucket list to get arms at some point, because arms looks like a lot of fun, especially with like, it's another one of those, like, you know, it's a Nintendo fighting game, so it's another, like, simple fighting game where the mechanics are simple, but reading your opponent is where most of the challenge is, you know?
I don't know why I keep that so useless. Do y'all like peanut butter and jelly?
Self-destruct.
with or without the
I would wait, they
door?
might release a new arms.
Okay, with or with nah, that would be cool, but with or without the what?
With or without the door, and
With or without the door hinge?
yeah.
Without, I guess? What do you mean by door hinge?
Yeah. Fucking. You mean though? You know those like the part of the door, which like.
Well, yeah, I know what a door hinge is, but how does this apply to a sandwich? Oh, there's the echo again.
Well, do you eat it? Do you eat your peanut butter and jelly sandwich with or without the door hinge?
Without, I guess?
You're a weak person. Oh, I swear to God, this man is gonna give me epilepsy one day. So my friend got a like fucking Discord knife, and he's just spamming me with those like things that are changing lives or whatever the hell.
Oh. Well then. Yeah, when it goes back.
Oh my fucking. Oh, I hate my phone. Even though it's like 4 years old and it's still working, I don't know why.
Well, it's not that the phone necessarily automatically breaks, it just, you know, it starts to run slow. Apps start to take up more space on the storage it has, you know, whatever. So thanks for the,
Noah
thanks.
plays 312. Hello, I followed, may I join?
Oh. Yeah, the information is on screen up there. Yeah, thanks for the follow, Noah Plays. I guess, like, I got OBS back on screen just moments, just in time to see the
Noah plays
notifications
312.
disappear.
Happy Father's Day. If you're a father, why am I asking?
No, not really, unless my cat counts.
You're a happy cat father.
The cat father. I mean, for some people, that's...
Probably not good.
I mean, for some people, that is how it is, you know. If you don't have kids, then you just take care of your pet.
I had
Hello?
3 pets, and they all died. That's how good of a father I am.
Well, hold on, how old were they?
Like, my cats, I don't like
Noah
really
plays
remember.
312. Oh, okay.
Last time I remember
THX
when
for
I
letting
saw
me
him,
join.
I was like 7 or something. And then like both of them ran off.
Oh.
It never came back. Then I got a dog that I haven't for like 2 or 3 years. And then like either other dogs attacked him or like hunters attacked him. Because he like gets all excited and stuff if he meets a new person. Basically, he enters his, I want to play with you and you can't do anything about it, please. And that's what got him killed. Probably, maybe, I don't know. Would Springtrap fit into the Dead Daylight?
Not really, but...
Well, you gotta, like, count in how much work it would take, like... You gotta think of this...
Oh, wait, Springtrap? You mean, like, FNAF Springtrap, or...?
Yeah, FNAF.
Oh. I mean... What ability would Springtrap even have?
It's going through vents, I guess. I don't know.
Like, he doesn't really do much except for wander around hallways.
Well, he could have, like, let's say, axe as a weapon, I guess. I don't know. I didn't play through FNAF 3. Well, I didn't play through FNAF 3, okay? I don't know that much more about him.
I mean, maybe you could do something with, like, hallucinations, I guess, but...
But it would take a long time to, like, think of his own ability.
Yeah,
think of the attack.
Noah plays 312. Good job.
Think of his perks.
Thanks.
His perks. And of course the 3D animation and stuff. That, oh.
3, 2, 1, go!
And they should really probably balance him.
Joshua MK. Hi peeps.
Well,
Good job.
public test.
Now, balance in Dead by Daylight is weird. Because when the devs first made the game, they intended on all the killers to be very hide-and-seek based, where survival's best way of avoiding them would be to hide, not to run away. The problem is survivors got really good at the chase, which they weren't supposed to be. So suddenly they had to re-engineer the game and new killers to be more about chasing than playing hide-and-seek.
Because we have pallets, we have windows, we have loops, we have window loops, we have flashlights, we have toxic players, we have decisive strike.
Yeah, Dead by Daylight was originally designed to be you're supposed to hide, and if the killer spotted you, 9 times out of 10 you're supposed to be screwed at that point.
Well, that's probably why, like, even if you're fully healthy, if the killer finds you in a locker, like, he immediately gets you into the dying state. Or, basically, I need to hook you as fast as possible and hope you don't have decisive strike mode. Because if you're going against 4 decisive strikes and 4 adrenalines...
Yeah, adrenaline. I do enjoy me some adrenaline if I can actually live long enough.
I've gone against 3 decisive strikes, 2 adrenalines. Everyone had dead heart.
Oh god, which perks? One perk I always run. It's the one where if someone's on the hook and the killer's near them, they can always see everyone can see the killer.
Oh, I actually use that for Bill.
Yeah, I know it's a Dwight perk because I play Dwight because I don't know, I like being support.
Oh, no, you're thinking of Bond. If you're like in a 36 meter...
Well, no, well that is one of Dwight's, but I mean each survivor has like 3. Well, I haven't played mobile, so I don't know how to change the mobile, come to think of it. At least on the PC version, every survivor is associated with 3
Noah
perks.
plays 312.
Yeah,
GG.
that's the same, literally, for mobile.
Okay.
For Dwight, you have Prove Thyself, Leader, and Bond.
I mean, I guess statistically, the half-orc perks have to have one that's not actually a Dwight perk, but I know the private
Self-destruct.
lobbies I run
GG.
all Dwight's perks and one other one.
Jeebus cake.
Well, it's like they're all like, and I didn't even do it on purpose too. I was just like, I like the I guess I like to be support.
Well, yeah, you could be, but like, Leader, like, it can be that useful, to be honest.
Well, I think
Yeah, Prove Thyself, just get it to max, basically, get it to max. Because
yeah. Didn't Prove Myself have to get nerfed at one point?
well, it probably has to get nerfed. Right?
Well, no, it wasn't Prove that. No, what got nerfed was the toolbox, because I think people were stacking Prove Thyself in the toolboxes too effectively.
Oh yeah, that was holy crap.
Though it's interesting because once the toolbox got nerfed, then they had to nerf Ruin.
Well, yeah, to like balance it out.
And everyone hates the community hates the new Ruin, but I'm thinking like, well, hold on, because Ruin was, I think, meant to be a counter to the toolbox too, like, or anyone. Ruin was really a counter to quick genning, you know, and with the toolbox is nerfed, there had to be something on the other end that got nerfed.
Basically, any killer that has Ruin is just like not gen rushing in my lawn.
Yeah, which I think the biggest reason why they nerfed those is because they realized 90% of killers were always running Ruin, and they didn't want They didn't want any of the perks to be essential, you know. But they want people to actually like try to, because if everyone's running Ruin, then eventually survivors are going to think, oh, well, we should always have a counter to the Ruin selected at all times, and that kind of takes a big chunk out of the meta of the whole game, because everyone's always running Ruin and the counter to the Ruin as one of their perks.
Isn't everyone right now in the survivor community just always has either borrowed time or balanced landing?
Yeah, see, that either means either those perks need nerfed or other perks need buffed or something, you know.
No, like, borrowed time, it gives you an extra hit to a survivor you have unhooked in like a 36 meter range of the killer, I think.
Yeah, but okay, yeah, that's a little less useful for Chaos Core because we play with a no camping rule.
Oh, that's basically a counter to Leather's base.
Yeah, because
And balance landing is an exhaustion perk. After like fall from a high point, you get like a speed boost, so you don't like die immediately.
Also, one thing that always found curious about DVDs. Okay, so people complain about like killers at camp, but that makes me wonder, like, okay, what do you consider to be a win then, Survivor players? Because camping's only OP if you're like absolutely dead set on trying to save all 4 survivors.
Well, basically what I do if I'm doing like survive with friends, so basically we have a main distraction, and like we change up for me being either the distraction or a toxic gen rusher.
Self-destruct. GG.
Yeah, GG. Yeah, but my other thing though is like if you only care about saving one survivor, then just keep fixing other gens while the killer's camping, you know?
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, you could like extend the game, basically fight till the end, don't take your chances and stuff. Because it isn't like actual 4%, it isn't really a 4%, like other times it can be a 36% chance, a 40% chance.
Well, I was just talking about what the other survivors are doing while the killer is camping the guy on the hook, but
yeah, that is yeah. You should just do your gens as fast as possible because the killer won't care. Like, hit him with a decisive strike to become his obsession, so he gets even more angry at her, at you, so he wouldn't even care about the gens.
yeah. Yeah, I think Edge's comment is like when he's playing by himself, he only cares about surviving himself. He doesn't care about the other survivors per se. I mean, he'll still try to rescue him if it's, you know, not too much trouble. But otherwise, when he's playing with friends, his main goal is just to keep his friends alive, specifically.
Yeah. That's
like
why I always run Bond when I'm playing with friends.
Oh yeah, isn't Bond the one where you can see where the survivors are if they're close to you?
Yeah.
So you don't accidentally run the killer into them?
Yeah,
and also, there's plenty of times where I figured out where the killer was based on what the other survivors were doing. Like, oh, that guy's running. I wonder where the killer is.
Like, even Bond is even more special because you can see someone walking a window. Like, nobody is left if they're left a killer, obviously.
They see someone blocking a window?
Vaulting.
Ah.
Or you can just go with empathy and, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, yeah, Bond's just generally gotten me out of quite a few situations because like, any additional information... In fact, if you can learn how to read more information out of the little information those site perks get you, the better off you are. Like, you know, one example, figure out where the killer is based on how the other survivors are acting.
Yeah, and, like, where your friends are if you're injured or if they are injured. Like,
yeah.
You know where to go.
Or, you know, the biggest thing, though, is killer's behind you. Oh, my friend's around that corner. I'll go the other way.
And then, pallet loop him. There was literally one game where I pallet looped the killer for 2 minutes. Two whole goddamn minutes.
Also, as a streamer, knowing where the other survivors are also makes the stream more interesting.
Well, if you're doing survival friends, you don't, like... Even if you have a buddy with you, only you and that buddy, you don't even need one anymore, to be honest.
It depends, because a lot of times, like, where are you? I'm over here. I'm by the tree. Which tree?
Oh, that's how you use the keywords. Like, well, I don't really remember them that much.
Well, I'm terrible at video game geometry. Well, I'm terrible at any geography, so that's like a thing I'm not good at. Like, eventually I'll learn my... Especially with, like, when there's no in-game name and it's just what the community calls places, like... Oh, hey, this one's the Killer Shack.
Do not use the God palette immediately, I swear to God. That triggers me so much.
Oh, I tend to forget to use palettes generally.
It was like trying to loot. Like, whenever a survivor is trying to loot the killer, and on their first loop, they use the killer's shack. The fucking, how is it called? I forgot.
Yeah, and I know what the God palette is in concept, but I just never remember where it actually is on the map.
The God palette is basically like at the entrance of the killer's shack.
Oh.
It is called God palette because we can usually get saved and because it's the best place to loot the killer.
Okay, yeah, like I didn't know it was specifically the Killer Shack palette. It's just, you know, I just knew it was a really good palette.
It was like, well, like, you might, like, if you don't know what God palette is, you just, like, are confused there. You don't know what is going on.
Also, I just realized that maybe is going into really deep Dead by Daylight talk in while playing Smash Brothers the best stream. Because that's a very niche audience of people who are into Smash and Dead by Daylight.
We have a very balanced team.
Yeah, and so like it's not even like Game Grumps where we're talking about like funny unrelated things.
G-Sabi Masamba. Defeat the hard characters is too strong.
This is basically just like you're playing a game and we're talking like a whole separate one.
Wait, defeat the hard characters too strong? Wait,
what does that mean?
I don't know. I just know Game & Watch was dominating the arena until I took in Banjo-Kazooie.
Self-destruct. GG.
Yeah, GG. Battle of the Furries.
Oh, so Bloxy's playing?
Oh, it was Banjo-Kazooie versus Fox, what I meant.
Oh.
Is Fox considered good anymore? I know he was like the broken character in Melee until Jigglypuff took over, but...
Oh.
Which, I mean, I'm kind of glad Jigglypuff took over, because if Jigglypuff didn't, then the meta would still be freaking Fox. You know what I mean?
The Video Gamer 2007. Yeah, he is good. Restream.io.
Right.
Trophy, congratulations.
Funny thing is, I used to play Fox
100
in Melee, but
messages today with
I didn't know
Green
any
chat.
of the meta stuff. Like, I didn't know how to wave dash or anything. I was just playing Fox casually without all the, I guess, tech.
What is happening? Holy.
What is happening?
I got so many notifications that I hear 1,000 of your, like, someone has subscribed.
Oh. Nah.
Holy fuck, I found so weird in Discord. And of course, sorry for staring.
Is Banjo-Kazooie OP?
Nah.
I always have to ask myself whenever I'm actually being really good with a character, because, I mean, I'm not that, like, competitively, like, I'm not intensively into Smash in the competitive sense. Like, I don't do any, like, training or anything. I'll just kind of play casually.
Well, like, if I'd have Smash, and if I know how to play a character, yeah, it's probably OP. Because, like, the only Smash game I played was, like, Super Smash Bros. 64 or something.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot how to do that.
Yeah, I do miss the sound effects in the first game. Like, the first game had some really nice and crunchy sound effects.
Oh.
If they released a DLC that just turned all the sound effects into the Smash 64 ones, I'd be fine with that. Like all the hit sounds and stuff.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Especially the home run bat. That was the best home run bat sound. The bing! You know that one.
Ah, yeah.
Settle it in Smash. I remember for the longest time,
Villain Deku.
me and my brothers, whenever we played games
Hello.
together, it was always Smash, Mario
G-Sabi
Kart, and
Masamba.
then whatever the hell afterwards.
I'm next.
Congratulations, whoever is next. Fight whoever is next to fight the person who is next to fight the person.
I really need to put my top buttons back. Now that I realize I suck at spamming the D-pad.
That was cool. don't know why, but every time I see like someone like being bad at a video game, I like always laugh. And when I just suck at a video game, like,
Yeah, it can be
I
funny.
get angry as hell.
No, it's interesting when you learn something you never knew about a game because it's just something you don't see on the best route, you know? Because sometimes when you get so good at the game, you just get so used to your route playing through it, you forget some of the stuff that's on like alternative routes. You only see if you fail at something or whatever. Or when someone plays a game for the first time, they just come up with a totally new strat to something that you haven't seen before. Especially Breath of the Wild.
Oh.
Like, there's a million... Like, you can solve, like, the puzzles in so many different ways. Just watching someone play through a shrine you just played through is, like, really interesting. Because they'll inevitably solve it in, like, a completely different way than you did. You'll be like, I didn't know you could do that!
Oh, 69.
Like, there was one shrine where it was supposed to give you, like, I think it was, you were supposed to use a torch, but I didn't have one for some reason, so I just used fire arrows the entire time. Or the fact that, or the blue flame, like, have you ever seen anyone do the challenge where you have to light all the torches with blue flame, but you have to, like, light every torch along the way for checkpoints to get all the way to the end?
Oh, yeah.
I watched, okay, so I did, like, the hard way my first time, and then my brother's like, I forget if it was my brother who I saw it from, actually, but someone was like, oh yeah, you can just use arrows on these. And I was like, really? And that just makes it so much better, just trying to figure out how you can shortcut your way with arrows. Especially made my last run of it really help. It really helped during my last run where it happened to be raining when I was trying to do it. I mean, rain will put out the arrow when it's in your bow, but if you fire it before it gets put out, it doesn't put it out while it's in the air. So basically it meant I didn't have to wait for the rain to stop to keep progressing on it. No, I think there was a point I had to stop anyway because I couldn't get the angle with the arrow, but...
To be honest, I'm like not really interested into Zelda anymore. Like, the only games I've played is like Ocarina of Time and the one in the Game Boy Color. I forgot which one.
Was it Link's Awakening or one of the Oracle games? No, Breath of the Wild, I will say that Breath of the Wild is a completely different type of game. But...
it is more of like, it is a big open world. Like, holy.
Well, yeah, but not just that, but it's... I don't know, it's kind of like, it's the Zelda sequel that's most true to what the original NES Zelda was trying to do. Since, like, you know, in the original NES Zelda, you could get, like, the blue tunic, the white sword, plus, like, a bunch of hearts, all before even entering a dungeon.
You could do that?
Yeah, because it was just, that's how open it was. Like, the original Zelda was an open world game. You want to know what the first open... No, what's even funnier is, you know what the first open world video game ever was?
Which one?
E.T. for the Atari.
Oh!
I mean, the world's not very big, but it is open, and you can tackle it any way that you want. And in fact, apparently there's a... I don't know what it is, but there's a second way to beat the game, where you can beat the game without getting a single telephone piece. Yeah,
It was like, was that one like game that crashed Atari or something?
It's okay. I'm trying to think of the best way to explain this. It's like yes and no. basically, what crashed the video game industry was flooding the market with too many games in rapid succession, flooding the market and kind of self-competing with themselves, and not making a return on any of the games they were pumping out. Plus lack of quality control too, because Atari was pre-internet. You couldn't look up internet reviews or anything. So like with so many games and no information on which games were good or not, that kind of became kind of an issue, and you know, they were just putting out too many games that people weren't buying.
They just produced and produced and produced the games.
Yeah. Now E.T. just happens to be a really good example of all the things they were doing wrong, because everything they were doing wrong at that point they did to E.T. But in retrospect, though, the game isn't as bad as you think it is when you. It's an Atari game, and
Of course, like it's gonna be like an old game.
Yeah. But there's a site. It was called Fixing Atari ET, and basically what it is they do a lot of like it's a ROM hack for ET that like fixes a lot of the little issues with it. Like, for example, you know how people keep accidentally falling in holes? Which apparently all you need to do to not do is keep holding the float button until you're actually all the way out of the hole. But the guy doing the ROM hack comments that a big part of that, though, is the way collision works.
Wired.
And basically, the reason why people keep falling in holes by accident is because the collision in the game is pixel perfect, meaning even if E.T.'s head, like the head on a sprite, touches the hole, he falls in. Even though that doesn't make any sense because you don't just automatically fall into a hole head first just because you got near it. You fall in because your feet fell through. Like even if you look at like the sprite in Zelda, only like Link's only the bottom half of Link's sprite actually collides with the walls like that are above him, because you know he can stand in front of it. That's the perspective.
Yeah.
But yeah, so basically one of the things the ROM hack does is adjust the collision so that his feet actually have to touch the hole from the fall in the hole.
So basically, someone pooped on the JavaScript code.
Well, I mean, the game was made in a week, and honestly, when you play.
Oh, I remember. Now I remember which game it was.
Yeah, but honestly, really, if you know anything about program at all, when you like play Atari ET, it's like, oh, by the way, this game was made in a week. Suddenly, it's like, oh wow, this game's really freaking impressive and did a lot of things no game's done before. Like it had a title screen for one. That was a new concept. It was one of the first games to have like multiple endings, or hell, not in an era where games didn't really have endings at all. Because basically you get a different ending based on how well you did.
No, basically the game can just say I suck at the end.
Yeah, it's kind of more of a Metroid multiple endings thing though, where you just kind of get like a better, like, you know, you get the Easter egg endings if you do it like really quickly.
Oh.
G-Sabi Masamba. L1.
Alright, anyway. I guess one plus side to doing 1v1 lobbies is if two people that like to gain up on everyone else join the lobby together, they can't because it's a 1v1 and it'll only be them.
Well, why don't you finish like a 2v2 if you have enough players? So, like,
because everyone just inevitably, I have to do 1v1 at least some of the time, or else people just get angry with me. Because that's the Smash community. Everyone has to comply to the 1v1 no items, even no matter how casual you are. Because people just keep, like, no matter what I do, like, eventually I'll end up with a chat full of people just complaining that it's not 1v1. Eventually. Even if I go several weeks of people being fine with it being 2v2.
That's basically just tournament standard.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's, okay, it's like, I don't think that's wrong to play the game that way or anything. It's just, there's lots of ways to play Smash. Why must everything be played by this one rule set when there's 100 different ways to play the game? Like, not everyone's looking for practice partners for tournaments, you know? I just want to beat up Smash. I just want to beat up Nintendo characters.
Oh yeah, and Kilo Crazy Man like reached the Minecraft 4 levels.
Also, how long do you think it'll take for Hytale to come out, a Hypixel's version of Minecraft?
Not sure.
It's weird too, because I'm pretty sure it's infinitely more complete than Minecraft was when it first launched. Because I think, what was the first openly available beta for? I guess it would be, I guess none of the alpha builds were available till later, weren't they? It's like beta.
It was like beta 1.0.
Yeah, so you had like a collection of blocks and you could place like them around the world and that was about it, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, Hypixel is definitely more complete than that already. But of course they're not competing with old Minecraft, they're competing with current Minecraft, so.
And with Mineplex, which is technically now dead.
Well, no, not the server. I mean, like Hypixel is making Hytale, which is its own game. Even though,
I forgot about that.
yeah, but most people did at this point. But yeah, they still do post monthly blog posts about progression. Like I think the last one was just like, we improved the character skin maker a little bit because unfortunately a lot of early programming can be kind of boring. Like, oh, we changed the text on the login screen to fit better at certain resolutions. That's what we did this month, you know. That's how game development be sometimes.
Well, yeah, you can't just make, like, you can't make one huge update in 1 month, because I do know a little bit of coding. You can't just create a huge thing.
Well, I mean, the problem is, though, is that isn't that you can't make huge things, that you have to also work on a bunch of small things that are kind of boring to make your whole product work.
Yeah. It was announced in 2019.
Yeah, the question is how early in development were they in when they announced it? Because game development does take a long time, especially for a small team. So I'd say they are about on course still.
Why Hytale is not a Minecraft clone?
Why? What's not a Minecraft clone?
Hytale, why is it not a Minecraft clone?
I mean, it basically is just a Minecraft clone made specifically for people that like mod packs.
Yeah.
But it's like a bunch of mod pack content that's in the base game, you know, so it could be better optimized and everything.
Well, you can't really even compete with Minecraft, let's be honest.
Well, I mean, you're not going to dethrone Minecraft, but you can at least, like, coexist, make a game that's good enough to coexist with Minecraft.
And there literally was, like, Minecraft 2D on, like, Scratch.com.
Yeah, but I think Terraria had the best idea where they because Terraria focused entirely on
a mod or...
because Terraria just focused on progression.
G Savi Masamba. GG.
Like, some call me Johnny couldn't get into Minecraft, but he really loved Terraria because he loved the character, like how much you could kind of grew as a character. Like, it felt like playing an open world Metroidvania. is the way he described it. Which makes sense for someone like him, because he really loves his Metroidvanias. So, like, if you're, like, if you are really into, like, upgrading your avatar and constantly getting better armor and weapons and fighting more and more powerful bosses, then Terraria might be more that person's cup of tea than Minecraft is, if they can't get into Minecraft.
I'm more of a Persona guy, to be honest. I like the art.
Well,
So I can't really judge people or anything.
I don't know, I like stories and games, but just a lot of RPG combat kind of bores me. Like, and I like I say that I've recently started up Phantasy Star Online, but it has more of a Kingdom Hearts. That does have more of a Kingdom Hearts style RPG element. And I guess I do enjoy Undertale, but Undertale. Wait, what? What about Kingdom Hearts?
It is a great game.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, I need to get back and actually finish it. I started a Kingdom Hearts run, but I no longer have the PlayStation 2 I was playing it on, or the game disc.
I was playing Kingdom Hearts on the PS2 Android emulator.
Yeah. God. So apparently there's a fan-made, I think, port of the Japanese like final mix. It just puts it in English, but it has all the final mix stuff in it. Since that stuff wouldn't have been available in America until like the PS4 version, I think, or the PS3 version.
So basically, until the remakes got out.
Yeah, basically, yeah. So it's all the content that was. So it's like the final version of Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, but in English on the PS2.
Oh.
Is the ROM hack, yeah. There, at least took one stock.
No. Probably not.
But anyway, Phantasy Star Online just has the same kind of combat system that Kingdom Hearts does. Especially if you pick the guy with the big sword, because his first attack, his first big attack is literally to hit someone into the air, and then you can spam your combo while in midair. In fact, a lot of the weapons, it can be like, okay, now you're playing God of War. Now you're playing Bayonetta. Now, if you look at the way they're animated.
No,
But yeah, in terms of gameplay, though, it's definitely like the Kingdom Hearts style of combat. But in space! Even though Kingdom Hearts technically is in space.
No, technically, yeah.
I mean, you have the gummy ship part. I mean, it's supposed to be parallel worlds, though, still usually considered a sci-fi concept, but...
Well, even in Persona 3, you can't just like jump into the RPG and play RPG throughout the whole game. Your like companions or friends or however you want to call them are gonna get tired and you can't like use them, which is like a good mechanic, to be honest, because
yeah,
you want to show the player the story, not just the RPG.
The problem is the problem with me trying to get into that kind of thing now is I just don't have the time
again
to devote to just one game.
Well, that's the main reason why I haven't finished Undertale.
Undertale's all like 3 hours long for a run. Well, okay, 6 hours if you're not skipping. Well, 6 hours actually, because if you're actually reading everything, but.
Yeah, it took me a long time.
But still, like, one run is like 6 hours tops.
And then I just go and kill everyone for fun, and then I get stuck at Undyne for like 3 years again. And let me tell you, well, actually, don't let me tell you about Sans's fight on Android. It's hell, quite literally.
Well, I mean, you know, if you have a keyboard or a controller, that would help.
No, I don't. Well, I do, but like...
I did put Deltarune on my phone once, and it's a lot easier to get set up because the default key bindings when it gets put on Android isn't like keys that aren't on the keyboard, so you don't need to like change codes with the roots. You can just like it's just like 1, 2, 3 by default.
Oh yeah, it is. Oh, there's that gamepad app on Play Store.
Yeah, because it's like the up arrow, the and sign, and the star, right? But it's not like the buttons on the numpad. It's like the buttons you get when you.
Yeah, I set Deltarune for mobile once, so yeah. I did finish the whole game.
Yeah. Well, Deltarune is just the first chapter right now, so you know.
It is gonna take a long time because they're gonna like finish the game, but they have to do like the Japanese translation, I think. So that's gonna take more time.
Well, I do believe Toby Fox has officially stated though that if you didn't want to replay Chapter 1 for whatever reason, you could just use your same file once the game comes out. Even though honestly playing through Chapter 1 again is not a big deal, but.
Well, isn't the Chapter 1 just like 100 minutes or something?
Well, yeah, it's within 2 hours, I'd say. Especially if you already played it before, you're probably not going to read every single bit of text and talk to every single person again.
Except for Sans. You want to read everything what Sans says in the overworld.
Well, then if you actually do the complete pacifist ending and can talk to everyone in the Dark World too.
Nice.
I didn't the first time because Susie knocked someone out immediately.
Like, you can't even do genocide because after enemies...
Yeah, I think people call it people call it something else, like the masochist run or something.
And why does that happen? It's not your choice. You can't choose what you do in the game.
Toby Fox is a bit cheeky though, and here's the thing though. You have some influence still, because one, if you don't do a pacifist run, you do get a slightly different ending, even if the actual like ending's the same. And Toby Fox has stated that just because there aren't multiple endings doesn't mean your choices won't have some influence on the game. So I'm curious where that's gonna go. Though, of course, I am curious what's gonna happen now that Chris has put your heart in the cage. Which I just realized, which I did learn that someone pointed. One of the things Jevil can say to you is like something about being like stuck in a cage. And someone pointed out like, hey, kind of like the ending with Chris, right?
What if the Devil knew all along?
Yeah, we don't even know. God, you know what's the weirdest thing to me though? It's okay. So at the end of the game, you're in that the unused classroom, right?
Yeah, basically you're in like a fantasy world. You're in there.
Yeah, but here's the thing that bugs me. That's not the closet you went in. Like, it's a different room. How the hell did they get there from the... Okay, so the unused classroom is a different room than the closet you go into to get the chalk and fall into the Dark World from. So how the hell did they get from one room to the other? I mean, Susie's clearly completely confused as to how they're in that room, so they didn't just walk there while they were playing, you know?
Yeah, they could have just done that.
It's a little... I somewhat wonder though if this game's gonna be a deconstruction on just meta-ness in general. Like, yes, they were sucked into another world, and they were just playing a game or something with, you know what I mean?
Well, they were stuck in their fan history, not like.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, like, if they actually got sucked into another world, but when they got pulled out, it manifested as the board games. You know what I mean? Like, it's both.
G-Savi Masamba. Are you gonna change the rules?
I don't know, what do you suggest?
Don't make it a 1v1 without items.
Well, that's what it is right now.
Trigger the whole community, I dare ya.
Well, I guess we can discuss. I mean, if you have, should I go 2v2? Should I go free-for-all? Should I turn items on? Should I do my really stupid rule set?
No, let's see your stupid rule set. Oh god, now I gotta find Twitch. Like, your phone installs, there's so many unnecessary apps you don't even need when you get it.
Yeah.
Like, who's gonna look at this Talks app on iPhone?
Oh, thanks for the sub, Alex Fibley.
G-Savi Masamba. Really, what?
Really, why, what?
Yeah, because they're not even fighting. Which, I mean, why wouldn't you just fight just for the hell of it? Like, I don't get it. Like, you're playing a game. And if they're your friend, why don't you just play the game together?
You're playing a game where
Like, teaming is a jerk thing to do, but I can at least understand the idea behind it. But getting the 1v1 with your friend and then refusing to fight, I just don't understand.
Well, it is a huge jerk thing to do. Like, in any kind of thing.
Oh. No! I can't even watch!
Like even in Dead by Daylight, it's one of the most scum moves you can do with the killer. Or with anyone else, or...
Oh. Yeah, I don't know. The only killer cheese I've ever seen is when the killer echo again.
I'll be back. And my phone is frozen.
Oh.
Oh, I'm nice. Oh, I swear to God, if my UI crashes. Okay.
I think my current phone is technically the first quote-unquote, like, name brand phone I've... Well, the only first not budget phone. Like, it's not, like, premium, but it's not like those $100 phones, you know?
Alright, I have come back.
Even then, I think a part of it's the fact that it's not the newest version of it. It's the Stylio... It's the LG Stylio 5. This has a stylus.
Is that the whole point? The phone?
Yeah, it's the phone's gimmick, which I do use the stylus for some things. Not a must-have, but it is nice when it comes when the stylus is nice when it does come in handy.
Like basically, if you have have a stylus on your phone, you're basically saying, hey, I use my arms.
Well, wouldn't you be using your wrist?
Basically.
Yeah, because the stylus lets you do more with your wrist and less than moving your whole hand. I need to download more DS games that use the touchscreen, though. But I can play Minecraft like DS style.
No. You remember there was like a different, like a game, a ROM hack someone made. For literally Minecraft for DS.
Yeah, that was the thing. Though, of course, now Minecraft is on the 3DS.
Yeah, it is.
One controller, they sell controllers for phones that's only half the controller. And the idea is that you get the control stick on one hand, but you're using the touchscreen with the other.
That's stupid.
Well, I mean, it makes sense when you think about like first-person shooters or any game that uses the touchscreen to aim.
Like, for example, Call of Duty Mobile. Let's say.
Yeah, Call of Duty is definitely a game that would benefit from it, because then you have the actual control stick for like walking, but you still have access to touchscreen for aiming. It's for like
immediately get cringe 4-year-olds.
RNG_King_1000_IQ. He bud.
Hey, MG King. How's it going? I assume you're Ack. No, if
RNG_King_1000_IQ. How's it going?
That's going alright. So I think the one thing I really want is a controller that I can mount my phone into the controller in portrait mode. Especially since Downwell is the main game I play on my phone anyway.
Static_456. No, that's me.
If you have $3 and you're looking for a good game for your phone, Downwell. Although it is on Switch.
RNG_King_1000_IQ. LOL, that is annoying.
Yeah, I should really suggest that. Have the text-to-speech not read out underslashes in people's username.
Or just
RNG_King_1000_IQ. The thing where it goes RNG_King_1000_IQ.
Yeah, hold on. Can we have can we have a text-to-speech option to not read
RNG_King_1000_IQ? Yeah, probably just get rid of the thing altogether.
Well, I mean, I would never.
Well,
RNG_King_1000_IQ. It's very annoying.
I think at most I'll mute it. I would mute it on stream, but because I can mute it on stream without muting it for myself, because it is very useful in chatting with you guys, so I don't have to be looking at my chat, and can, especially if I'm in the middle of playing, like not right now.
Well, I don't know if they do have the option, but they should put an option where, like, if you're using, like, a streamer mode where the bot doesn't read, like, the names or something.
The reason why I have the bot read the name so I know who's talking. Otherwise it just sounds like one person talking as all of chat.
RNG_King_1000_IQ. I mean, yeah, but is there any way you can get it to not play on here?
I mean, yeah, all I have to do is click this. So then unfortunately, I've been using it for so long, there's The problem is, though, is I have other people that really like it at this point. So if I leave it off, and the right person comes in, I guarantee you they'll be like, why isn't text-to-speech on? because I've been doing it for so long. In fact, when I first did it, like all my regulars liked it, which is the main reason why I kept doing it. In retrospect, I kind of wish I never did it, because now because I feel obligated to do it now for the regulars that like it. You know what I mean? Or if I never did it to begin with, that wouldn't even be a concern. Oh, fuck! Okay, I want to take bets on how long it takes someone to complain about it being off. For like a regular to come in and be like, hey, is text-to-speech not working? The thing I like about recordings, though, is I know how to do audio layer, so if I'm ever recording a stream, I can like edit the text-to-speech, like you know how most people add text-to-speech in post in their recordings, though, like when Lazy Purple does it. Have you watched Lazy Purple? Well, oh, who got the jab kill? There's too much stuff going on.
God, that's gonna be fucking news.
Oh, I really wanted to grab Mario when Kirby hit him with the hammer.
Red team wins.
Also, I did eventually go back to using the GameCube controller because I kept accidentally side B'ing when I meant to up B to recover. Because the GameCube controller has the notches in the control stick.
Oh, that's satisfying.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, okay, the ABYX button layout, great for games designed for it, for the most part. But Smash Brothers can go one way or the other with it because it just doesn't. I don't know. What? I really wish people would stop messing with the teams. Like, can't there just be an option to lock the teams to what the default is? No, I think Jordan and Period here were trying to get on the same team together. I forget who Period was. They did say who they were in stream once, but...
Oh, and what do you think of the Last of Us 2?
I don't know. What was Last of... Oh, Last of Us was that one zombie game with the girl in it. I sometimes get confused with The Walking Dead game for some reason. Because they both kind of pull on the same heartstrings a little bit.
like a South Korean
Oh.
Twitch streamer just completely just got scissors and just cut to the CD. Because the game was like so bad for some reason. I never played it.
Oh boy, yeah, but you already bought the game, so... Yeah, I know what I'm gonna have to do after this round, assuming people don't start the round. Okay, hold on, guys. Make sure the next match doesn't start yet.
Don't forget the spear.
Like,
Nice.
no, don't let it start. Seriously, don't let the match start. Oh wait. Oh wait, I forgot. I can kick him after the match has started. As long as I'm not in the match.
I did see some complaints that Last of Us 2 was easy as hell.
Nah. I mean, it's a story-driven game. As long as the story is good, that shouldn't matter, right?
Well, to be honest, it should have been.
As long as it's not so easy that the game's boring, you know.
Well, kinda.
But the thing is, if the story was good enough, it shouldn't matter that the game's too easy for that kind of game, you know? Because the story is the main engagement. If the game is easy, it's so easy that people are complaining about it, but the story is also not engaging enough to not, you know what I mean?
Kinda. Oh, God. Well, because they're like a bit of a good story, like they should have probably made like a movie about it. Would have been more interesting, to be honest.
Well, even an easy game with a story still can add little bits of engagement. Like, subtle storytelling through gameplay still can be a thing.
So basically, Sans fight and Undertale.
I don't think is there anything subtle about Sans fight?
Well, some people complain that it's hard. I don't see how it is hard.
Sans, I mean, it is. Okay, this is where game journalism has a really hard time explaining why games are hard. They usually just compare everything. It's either compared to Dark Souls or not, you know, where they'll say a game's hard, but they don't really explain how it's hard. Because games can be hard in many different ways, and Sans fight is the endurance run kind of hard.
Yeah, you gotta survive till the end.
Yeah, it's the same thing every time, and you can memorize it, but it's really long. You have to keep, you have to keep pushing through it until you eventually,
Yeah, let's to phase 2, you have to miss 14 attacks. But after I started the Sans fight for like 2 hours.
And like on the opposite end of this spectrum, I Want to Be the Guy is a series of really short, precise challenges they had to get really good at. Actually, that game's actually just memorization too, it's just a bunch of short memorization, so,
Yeah.
But it's still like Kaizo level. It could be Kaizo level at some points with some of the jumps you have to do. That was freaking close.
Blue team wins.
I was really nervous though, because I was trying everything I could to not get hit by anything. Because I was pretty sure anything I got hit with would have been my last. Forward smash. Well, it's like I tried other moves, but it was finally the F smash that my F smash that connected.
Go now because it is 12 a.m. in the morning.
Oh. Alright, well, you have fun then.
Oh. Equal Browsing. Episode 227. I am gonna have to. Alright, see ya, babe. Have a good day.
Alright, see ya.
And keep in mind, a condom a day keeps the kids away.
Oh boy. Bit of lag there. Well, ow.
Blue team wins.
Don't jump. Yeah, nope. Oh. Oh, come on. That's not what I wanted to do. Whew. Mushi. Look, I'm on the same team with her and G King, alright. Oh. Why can that friendly fire? Just can't use a finishing move on Mushi, because Doomley keeps getting in the damn way. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. I regret restocking now. The one time I decided to restock, that happened. Because normally I sit there and just watch my teammate get ganged on by the other two players, and that usually doesn't end well. Alright guys, let's see how this goes.
Three, two, one, go!
Fuck. Oh, god damn it. Ah! What? Like, you should have been dead a while ago, but you were in the middle of a grab. I guess teammates' attacks can't get a character out of a grab. He's not in the middle of a throw, anyway. I see why people don't like walk-off stages. God, I'm sweaty as hell. I definitely throw my uniform in the wash the moment the stream's over. Jesus Christ. Oh. How does that work? Okay. Dun, dun. Nah. Oh, I got one KO.
Choose your fighter.
Alright, well, let's see what happens.
Ready? Three, two, one, go!
Ah, god freaking damn it. Oh. Oh. Not quite how I expected that to go. Nice. Ah! Walk-ups are really cheap, which is in part why I try to do it too, but like I'll confess, I'll say walk-ups are cheap while also confessing that I do try to abuse them myself. But I mean, that's because they are cheap, so why wouldn't I? I suck at abusing walk-offs more than you. I suck at abusing walk-offs, though. Or I guess you're better at abusing the walk-off than I am. Which, you know.
I got through that pretty good.
No, team attack isn't on. Banjo-Kazooie's down B still damages teammates even with team attack off, but no, team attack is not on. Why? Do people usually play teams with team attack on? No, is there what's the reasoning? Like, is there actual like balanced reasoning for this, or is this the one thing the community decides is more fun when it's chaotic instead? Like items off, but team attack on, kind of a thing. This is getting a bit intense. Ha 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 ha. Well, okay, but I mean, is there like, okay, that's the conclusion, but what's the analysis on it? Because as far as I can tell, it's an asymmetrical change regardless. Now, if you're telling me something specific like, oh, team attack prevents a lot of combos. Ah. Yeah. I'm not asking this because I doubt you. I'm asking this because I am interested in like game design and stuff. There's like a full article or something you can find that explains this in like detail. I would love to read it because Just because I am curious what the actual meta breakdown is on team attack versus non-team attack in detail. You know what I mean? Nope. Just because I'm kind of a scrub and I have a hard time telling based on my gameplay. Because best I can tell, the moment we turn team attack on, immediately everyone starts tripping over each other. But, I mean, I guess I could turn it on and see. And one thing you can't do with friendly fire on is like when someone's in the middle of a jab, you can't. But I guess that is like counter spam. Yeah, but I don't know. I'll have to turn team attack on and see for myself, I guess. Hey, Bloxy, how's it going? Oh. Nice. I think recently the Lambble Fortress has become my favorite Half-Life 2 co-op mod, though. But yeah. I need to convince Packard to play it, but he doesn't seem he just doesn't seem interested, to be honest. In Half-Life co-op in general. Hold on, where do I change? I assume this is one of the roles I can. No, it's in the actual. Yeah, but the latest. I do recall they announced that there were some. They were going to do all the changes to the original build they had already planned on, and then that was it. And even then, discussion on it's done, and, you know, they're just going to silent, and all new builds of the original work are only going to be silently released. But it's only going to be, like, a couple things. Like, I think there were a couple features they were literally in the middle of programming but didn't finish. So they're just going to, like, tie up those loose ends. But then once that's done, they're going full effort in the rework. Yeah, the information is right above, Are you gonna... Yeah, but the information's right above my head. Will you stop fucking around with the teams, guys? Of course, Jordan Tube is involved with the team rigging.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh! I just immediately SD. It's the pass is also up there. Oh! I swear that wasn't on purpose. Have I even played Bowser Jr. on a walkout stage before? I don't think I have. Oh yeah, everyone team up on the guy that just self-destructed the last game. Here, I'll simulate the 3v1. There, the 3v1 has been fully simulated. It's pretty much how the 3v1 would end, because I mean, I can't even, I'm not that good at this game. I can't do a 3v1 against you guys. I kind of regret that decision now. I'm just kind of watching. And I'll be at the back of the line too, because I died first. I don't know. Where are you online?
Red team wins.
Huh. I mean, I guess that is how that would work, isn't it? Because it's just the losing team leaves, but... That was still weird looking. Wait, I thought I turned team attack on. Did I like cancel it instead of change it? Oh, why do people like Hero so much? Yeah, fuck the stupid command menu, by the way. Yeah, let's look back at the rules, though, because I meant to... alright. Oh, not that. Someone wanted team attack, so let's see how this goes. Yeah, this is what I was afraid of with team attack, is it just encourages the game to be 2 1v1s going on at the same time, rather than an actual team match. Because you can't even be near your teammate or else you're going to accidentally hit them like that, you know? Yeah, GG everyone. I'm just gonna... Yeah, Smash Brothers 2v2, friendly fire or no friendly fire? Yeah, well, it's just overall, because I want... Like, a part of me kind of wishes you could just turn projectile. Like, you could, if there was a projectile-only option for friendly fire. Because I feel like that's what the game needs, if all projectiles were friendly fire, but all melee attacks weren't. Like, at the very least, I'd like to see that, to know for sure. Because on paper, it sounds like what the game needs, you know? Because this... But I also don't know much about team meta. But like this match here, I think Yoshi's done more damage than Zero Suit Samus than anyone else has done to anyone. Oh. God, recovering so much harder now because I have to avoid everything, including my own teammate. Yeah, I feel like both options have their own pros and cons, but... I was like this game was made to be a chaotic party game first, and the competitive scene just kind of came afterwards. Oh, nice. Honestly, it's getting close. Like, what time is it? Because it is kind of getting close to when I usually stop streaming anyway. But I do Smash Brothers every Sunday, so, you know, if you want to... I need to come up with, because I like playing by different rules, I need to come up with, like, a rule for my stream for how many matches we do before I switch roles, so it can be, like, maybe I rotate between 1v1s. But how would I do that in a way that, like, we actually get to play all the different ways? Have it be satisfying. Oh, you know what? That's team recovery by hitting each other back up. No, I know. I kind of like that. It's in theory an option you can do if you get really good with your partner. Team recovery cheese. I don't know, I feel like I can't use the fire hydrant in team friendly with team friendly fire because it's gonna hit my teammate. Ow. There's not so men. I don't know, I think it's less. I don't know, I just know everyone and their dog does 1v1s. Like, they're, majority of streams do 1v1s. Why must you people come into, like, the 1 or 2 streams that aren't doing one-on-ones and demand they do one-on-ones too? Like, there's one time I was doing free-for-alls, and I was like, oh, hey, you're like the only person doing free-for-alls right now. You know. And I do one-on-one sometimes, too. I think I'm making this last match of the stream because of the time. And I was even doing 1v1s earlier today, so it's not like I never do them. But it's just like there's a lot of different ways to play Smash, and like the community is like, no, we must do the 1v1s no items because we must always play Smash seriously and always be practicing our A game. It's like, can't we just have the occasional chill game, community? I mean, I know not everyone thinks that way, but I feel like it's the opinion I butt heads with the most. And if someone takes the game that seriously and they have the passion for always, like, trying to do their best at 1v1s, that's fine. The one thing I don't like is the fact that these two guys basically jerry-rigged the teams. I really just gotta ban Jordan Tube. Like, Jordan Tube's always freaking and even 1v1s, he just suicides with his friend. So no matter what, we never see him fight his friend. Almost no matter what. Sometimes he plays fair, but eventually it always devolves into this. Oh, god damn it, I did that to myself.
Red team wins.
Well, I think I'm done for today anyway, but thanks everyone for stopping in. Like I said, I do Smash every Sunday. I stream other games throughout the week, you know. Join the Discord, and, you know, you can get in on the Minecraft server and some other stuff that I do. I'm trying to start playing chess with people on chess.com, if that means anything to anyone, but yeah. Just I like doing community stuff when I can. Also, if anyone plays Phantasy Star Online, that's gonna be a thing on stream on occasion too now. Anyway, peace out, everyone.